got food. Okay, looks like everything is working. What is this looking like? All right, I gotta see if this is set up correctly before we start doing anything. Because technically, hold up. Yeah, it actually, oh, I need to move my dome. So I'm watching this on the phone and my head is covered by, hold up, you gotta set up the stream, people. I'll take this and I move this to the right a little bit. Let me see what that looks like. If you can see, we're gonna be building or testing this Ashnod commander deck over here. I'm just checking to see what this looks like on stream. I feel like I need to cut the this a little bit, like down maybe, and then make this. I can live with that, I think. I don't think that looks that bad for the first stream ever. I think we leave that like that. And we just roll with that for now. I mean, technically I could always just like zoom in, change that. I wonder what that looks like. I appreciate your patience while I check out the stream on my phone. Just see what these things look like. I should have wrote test. But that doesn't look that bad, actually. All right, I think this works. All right, Baguchi. Everything's good. I got food. Oh, I actually have to be right back. I will be right back. I have to go do something really quick. Yo, I'm gonna be like right back. Give me like a couple minutes. I have to run to my car real quick. All right, we're back. Yeah, I just needed to go do something real quick. Okay, so time for us to work. We got this Ashnod deck. Don't mind the music. This is how I chill. I got a couple hours, so I gotta go to bed. So we play this music to relax my body a bit. You mean? So we have Ashnod, the Uncaring. So this commander, this deck is an attempt at being a Shadowborn Apostle deck. So for those of you who don't know Shadowborn Apostle, you usually have like 30 copies of the same exact card inside your deck. Most of the ones I have are Japanese because they're, no, I think that's Chinese. Most of these are Chinese because it's cheaper, and I'm gonna save money if I can save money. But we got an English one right here. So this says a deck can have any number of cards named Shadowborn Apostle. You can pay a black mana to sacrifice 6 creatures named Shadowborn Apostle, search your library for a demon, and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle your library. So the whole point of this deck is to sacrifice these Shadowborn Apostles, but our commander is Ashnod the Uncaring, and she doesn't care about Shadowborn Apostles getting sacrificed, but she kind of does care about that actually. So what she says is, whenever you activate an ability of an artifact creature that isn't a mana ability, if one or more permanents were sacrificed to activate it, you may copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. So, long story short, is when we do have the ability to sacrifice our Shadowborn Apostles, instead of getting 1 demon, we get 2 demons when Ashnod is in play. And when we take a look at the demons that we have inside this deck, it's not just like, how do you say? The whole purpose of the deck is to set up a specific group of demons on the battlefield so that we can one-shot people and win the game. So having Ashnod give us 2 demons can help us to quickly assemble the combo. What's good, daily shenanigans? I see you, cuz. But I need to find the I need to find the demons first, and then I can show you guys what I mean. They should be here somewhere. So here's one of them, Valgavoth, Terror Eater. You know, technically, guys, I could zoom in like this. I don't know if you guys would appreciate this view better right now. We have a Revenant. I think this is another creature that cares. These 2 right here, actually. Where is it? I feel like I'm missing the combo. Oh, no, I think it's here, actually. I think I saw it. No, I didn't. It's here, guys, I promise. There's a card that's a demon that says, like, you sacrifice a creature and then each player loses life equal to that creature's power. Something like that. Oh, it's right here. So this one says, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature other than Zathra Demon. Then each opponent loses life equal to sacrifice creature's power. If you can't sacrifice a creature, tap Zathra Demon, you lose 7 life. So the whole point, okay, which is why this deck is going to take me a long time to build and for it to be good. Dragon Changelings deck? That sounds super fun. It sounds like a really good time. We have Revenant. It says power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard. And then this one says Apocalypse Demon says power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. So I know that I have some demons somewhere that I need to add to this deck so that I can mill cards into my graveyard, sacrifice Shadowborn Apostles, get the Zathra Demon into play and either Revenant or Apocalypse Demon, and then sacrifice it so that Ashnod sees the sacrifice trigger. No, this one says activate an ability. This is not an activated ability. This is a triggered ability. So, but either way, like if I can get Apocalypse Demon or Revenant to be really high power, I can sack, make everybody lose a ton of life, reanimate it, and then sack again to make everyone lose a ton of life to end games. These cards are bad, guys. This is probably a really not good way to build this commander deck, but that's just the way I build commander decks. So that's the way it works. I'm also eating food. Okay. So first thing you have to do is we have to play test this deck. So I'm gonna take my commander. Yo, what do you guys think about this view right here? Like, tell me how well you can see the play mat and everything happening. Should I zoom in a little bit like this? Is that better? Because I feel like that looks kind of clean. I'll take that as a yes. I think it looks clean. Thank you. Death. Cool name, bro. I think this deck is gonna be extra horrible. But that's why we gotta play test. Let me just keep shuffling because I probably shouldn't have double sleeved this already, but whatever. You know, we got some people talking about wanting to learn how to shuffle correctly. I always tell people you got to cut the deck in half. You can't shuffle. You always break sleeves if you're trying to shuffle all the cards at one time. Just cut the deck in half, and trust me, you'll save money because you'll just keep your sleeves looking well. Oh, that's yeah. You want to keep the sleeves. I did not do that on purpose. My bad if I scared people. I pressed the wrong button. That actually made me jump. Okay. Yeah, that too. Just get bigger hands. It seems like a plausible experience. I don't understand this live streaming. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Yo, apparently Iggy, you're number one. Thank you for liking the video, whoever liked the video. I appreciate people that like the videos in these videos because you have to like, it doesn't even tell you how to like the video. You have to like search in the top corner of the screen and then click on the button, and it's just so not obvious how to like the video. So thank you. Another person liked the video. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for going through all that effort of tapping your phone screen and the most. Am I the only one not? Are you guys? Do you notice how? Oh my God! Everybody's liking the video now. But do you guys see what I'm saying of how difficult it is to find that? Like, who's supposed to know that that was there? You know? Yeah. This is Ashnod the Uncaring. I'll just go over this before we start playtesting the deck. I wish I had like some feature to like just bring up the card automatically, like spell table. What is bridge shuffle? I've never heard of that in my life. Do you need me to read the card, guys, or can you see it? Because I'm drawing 7 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you for liking the video. I saw that. I'm about to eat this. So this is a Shadowborn Apostle deck, guys. So. If that clarifies things when you read the commander's ability. Okay. Are we digging this view here? Oh, never. I would never do that. I would never do that. Even on cards that are like cheap, I would never do that because I'm not good at it. I'm sure if I could, I would. But I'm not. Yo, Raven, what's good? I'm not talented like that. Do we want this view? Okay, view number 1. We get 1s in the chat for this one, and then 2s in the chat for that one. 1 or 2 while we play test. 1 or 2. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor. Word. Oh, that's so fun, bro. 1. Oh, we got 1. Technically, I could put a poll. Can I add a poll? Oh, now, uh-oh. Guys, 1 second. I'm gonna add a... Seriously though, how do I add a poll? I found it. Yes or no, add option. I'm gonna put 1 or 2, and then I'm gonna delete this option. Start the poll. All right, the poll has been created. I'm gonna let this go on for 1 minute. So remember, this is 2. This one here is 1, 2, 1. We shall see. Oh, it's changing, guys. Honestly, dude, I'm just buying time because I'm eating food right now. I'm just really hungry. It's getting close. We'll go. I think we're calling it right there. It's gone to 1, so you guys get to see my ugly face. The poll has been ended. It has been decided. Okay, let us begin, guys. So our opening hand, Shadowborn Apostle. Okay, Shadowborn Demon, which is a 5-mana creature that we're most likely not going to be playing anytime soon. Swamp, which is cool. Don't ask me why there's a forest inside the deck. I need to take that out. Blood Speaker. Word. Another Shadowborn Apostle. Swamp. Let's pretend that, dude, I'm gonna be real. This was a Muldrotha deck previously, Shadowborn Apostle deck. So let's call this land whatever land we need it to be. What's good, Eli? So we'll draw for turn. Shadowborn Apostle. So I already like this deck because I'm gonna go Swamp, and then let me see if I have the pass the turn feature. I gotta set up the pass the turn feature on this because technically I could do that. Yeah, you guys can't see that. Whatever, we'll live without it. I'll do that next time. I make the arena pass a turn sound. Okay, so we got the swamp in play. We can play another swamp because we have one in our hand. And then we could tap 1 Shadowborn Apostle, right? 2 Shadowborn Apostle. Keep it like this, and then we will pass. Does anybody in chat have a Shadowborn Apostle deck? Just because I've never built a deck like this before. We draw into Shadowborn Apostle. Let's say that this is any color land, because that's what we want it to be. And I'm already noticing a problem. Can you guys, I'm just gonna put it here for a second. Do you guys notice the problem here so far? 2 Shadowborn Apostles, 3 lands. We need ramp. Ramp inside this deck for sure. Phoenix, God of Deception. I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm playing a mill deck, you got to ask yourself, like, do you want to we'll go like this, and we'll go like this. Do you want to mill people slowly, or do you want to mill people in large chunks? That's the first question you have to ask yourself. We're gonna pass a turn here, guys. We only have another Shadowborn Apostle, and we have 3 mana. Okay, so first playtest. We'll call this a fail because I feel like we only got to 3 lands. The Blood Speaker, probably not. The Shadowborn Demon is probably not the best card to have here. So when I build decks, if I see a card that I don't like that doesn't help, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pull this off to the side. This was like my reject zone. And then I try again. Thank you for liking the video, I saw that. I know it's a harrowing experience to find where the like button is in these live streams, so I appreciate you going through that effort. But yeah, I always set a pile off to the side so I know when I'm swapping cards out of the deck that those are the cards I just take out. Huge mill. So when you're milling in large chunks, are you spending a lot of mana doing that or a little bit of mana doing that? Thank you for liking the video. See that? Jose, thank you for liking the video. I saw that. I see you. I see you, people. So the whole point of doing this right now is to develop a large pile of cards that we want to take out of the deck. And then decide what we're gonna add. So we take out the Shadowborn Demon because that's just way too much mana. I thank you for liking the video. I see that. I think that Tristan, no, thank you. You keep up the great work, bro. Thank you for liking the video, man. You guys are liking this video. On Earth, it's like 4. Kevin, we have the same name. Thank you for liking the video. Oh my god, everybody's liking the video. Kevin, we have the same name. Dude, you know what Kevin means? Have you ever learned what the word Kevin means? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you for liking the video. Oh man. Alright, so we got our opening hand. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's pretty horrible. We have a swamp, another forest that I need to take out of the deck. Swamp, Shadowborn Apostle, forest, Bringer of the Last Gift, and Temple of Deceit. Guys, I think we're just gonna take the deck apart right now. Like, thank you for liking the video. I see that. Yeah, I feel like the mana curve right now is horrible. First of all, I need to take the forest. The forest needs to come out of the deck, like right now. So let's just grab all the lands and put them in a pile. South Africa, let's go. Do you guys eat jollof rice in South Africa? Let me know. Let me know if you guys eat jollof rice. Thank you. I got them from the, I don't want to say, I opened up a booster box or something and I just got a bunch of them. Yeah, I'm already looking at this, guys. This deck is going to change a lot. Razaketh. Yo, I'm telling you guys, buy cards that are Japanese, bro. You save a lot of money doing that, man. I think that one's Chinese, actually, but you know what I mean. That goes there. So if you're a new player watching this, this is a part of the game. This is how we prepare for victory. This is how we get one-shotted by our friends on Fridays. We're building this Ashnod, the Uncaring. This is also a Shadowborn Apostle deck, because Ashnod doubles the ability from the Ashnod Astronaut doubles the ability for Shadowborn Apostle girls. So that's fun. So we want to double it. We do have jollof rice. Let's go. I knew some people from oh, that goes over there. From Nigeria, Liberia, and Ghana, and they're always like arguing over who has the best jollof rice. It's funny. Okay, guys, so we gotta move all the lands off to the side. Okay. I'm gonna move Ashnod over here. Are they? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just a dude. You know, I feel like I make videos like this and at the gym just to, I feel like if you want people to do things, you have to do it yourself. You know, I never thought that talking about magic at the gym would do this. I'm just some Puerto Rican guy playing magic. That's really it. Like, let me just put the cards on the screen, my bad. Let me just grab all the Shadowborn Apostles and get them all out of the way. Thank you, Tristan. The commander is Ashnod. I wish I had like a picture or something to just put on the screen. I'm gonna pull all the Shadowborn Apostles, and then we're gonna do the mana value thing with the rest of the cards. She is Ashnod Ven. This is the commander. Yeah, thank you for liking the video. I saw that. Yeah, I think it's fun. I mean, you know, I like to treat new players that. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. I like to treat new players like that, but I don't think that everybody has to do that. I think the people that, hey, Boricua. Let's go. Tito Trinidad. Let's go. Love my stuff. I love your username. Titanic. Guys, I'm gonna have to change the camera angle over here, so because I'm gonna have to I'm gonna do the mana value, the mana curve for the deck, and I need space, and a lot of cards are gonna cut off if I don't do this. So we're gonna go like that. Thank you for liking the video. We got 1. This is 8. Oh my god. 1. I can already tell this is gonna be really bad. Thank you for liking the video. 6. This one's 4. So this will go over there. 4. 6. 5 right here. 2. I think the 1 is gonna have to go move a little bit. Let's go, Jake. Let's go, Cuz. Arcane Signet. We got the Blood Speaker. This is another 10 mana creature. Look, I'm gonna combine the 6s with the 8s because, and the 9s because it feels like a lot of mana. So we're gonna leave that over there. We'll move everything down. Some spots for the 3 drops. It's 4 drop, 5 drop, 4 drop, a Shadowborn Apostle. 5 drop, a 3 drop, our first 3 drop. This is, I'm going to count this as a 4 drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Jeez, guys, this mana curve is horrible. New players never build a deck like this ever in your life. This is so bad. This might be the worst deck I've ever built in my life. This is the worst mana curve of all time. Look at this. What was I thinking? Honestly, I think I just threw everything together and not really... Oh my god. Look at this, dude. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. That's 1, 2, 3. That's another 6 drop. All black. All blacks, dude. You guys see rugby in Australia? That's my team, the All Blacks. If you guys know what that is, it's super unrelatable. Bellacore, Valgavoth, guys, this is the worst deck I've ever built. Oh my god, look at some mana curve on this. 3, 6. Oh my god, this one's 8. All right. So if you guys want an example on what it looks like, and technically these are all 1 drops, so it would look like this. 1 drops. So I'm gonna need some help from the people that have experience in the chat to, if new players want to understand what's happening. So when look, we want like a curve. We want this technically should look like that. Like it should look like this, but instead it looks like this, dude. I shouldn't have picked. I'm slightly embarrassed right now. This is pretty bad. So yeah, this is the worst deck I've ever built. I never built a Shadowborn Apostle deck before, so give me a second. Yeah, a lot of cards need to come out of this deck. So let's make a switch with how we think about this deck. Because if we're playing demons right now, hear me out, let me know what you think. Maybe instead of playing a bunch of demons, we only add the ones that we think that we need. You know what I'm saying? But then that means we're taking out a lot of cards. And if we take out a lot of cards, what are we gonna add? Peace out, Raven. What are we gonna add? Thank you for liking the video. What are we gonna add to replace the cards that we're removing? So I'll tell you right now, you stay epic, bro. We need the Zathor Demon. We need the Apocalypse Demon. We need the... There's another one. I think it's 5 drop. Revenant. Alright, so ramp and removal. We definitely need ramp, yeah, so this is the whole point of this deck, guys. So just so you see. Zathor Demon, right? Says, long story short, we sack a creature, people take damage equal to that creature's power, right? We have Revenant that says power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. And Apocalypse Demon basically does the same exact thing. It's okay, Matthew. This is a Ashnod, Grixis Ashnod, if that makes sense. So the whole point is to get this demon into play so that we can sack these with really high power. And when we sack creatures to the demon, each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's power. So, in other words, like we can activate the Shadowborn Apostles to put one of these two, both of these demons into play with Ashnod in play, and then get that trigger. So, how do we build this so that that makes sense? Because in other words, what I'm saying is we need to make sure that we have a ton of creatures in our graveyard. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to deal a lot of damage. So what that means to me in my brain is that we need a lot of creatures, A, and B, Dude, what do you think about just playing a bunch of creatures that cause self-mill? Be'lakor? Yeah, we'll throw Be'lakor in there too. Good idea. So then we just play the right demons. I could neither confirm nor deny. We can play the right demons. And then we do that. So we're gonna take Be'lakor. I know the Extractor Demon mills, but I feel like this is just too much mana. But we'll keep it, whatever. So we're just gonna go one through all the demons, and then we'll just figure out which ones we're gonna keep and just cut as many as we can. Runescar Demon tutors for us. 7 mana though. Do we like the Runescar Demon? Do we like the tutor? I mean, it's Grixis, so we have a lot of Dimir. Oh yeah, that's the OG one, Herms. That's the OG combo right there, bro. I'm thinking no on the Runescar Demon. I'm thinking no on the Defiler of Souls. Razaketh, yeah. We'll keep, oh my god, yeah. We'll keep Razaketh for sure, so we'll do that. Bolus of Citadel, we'll let it go. Guys, this card is low-key, like, amazing, and I never see people play this card. You can pay 1 life for a creature, gets -1/-1 till the end of turn. Dude, you reanimate this for like 4 mana or something? Bro. This card takes over games. Bringer of the Last Gift is gonna go. Reaper of the Abyss is gonna go. Valgavoth, I'll just play you in a different deck. Karavek is great. Doomsday, Excruciator, there's our commander. Can go, wait a minute. Exiles all but the top 6, yeah, no, that can go, definitely. This can go, definitely. Shirei, I think it, oh yeah, Keenan. Yeah, everybody made fun of me about that earlier, everybody, it's fine. We're gonna keep the Shirei because he just combos really well with the Shadowborn Apostles. The Thrumming Stone we keep because that combos really well. Patriarch's Bidding, I think we're actually gonna let go of just because I don't think we're gonna have so many demons inside this deck by the time we're done. Gilded Lotus we'll keep. Ravenous Demon can go, and then Liliana's Contract. As much as I want to keep this, I think this is gonna go because we're really cutting down on the amount of demons that we have. Okay, Orcus, the Prince of Undeath. I think that we get rid of this. 34 lands. Do we think we maybe? I'm thinking, bro. Call me crazy, but I'm thinking about like 40 creatures, Tyrone. I'm thinking about like 40 creatures and just find as many creatures that do the things that I would want my instants and sorceries to do. Because the more creatures that we have, the more we can mill or sack, and then the bigger our Apocalypse Demon and the Revenants are going to be, so that when we use their ability, we can like, dude, what if we have Warstorm Surge on the battlefield? We have, let's say we have 20 creatures in our graveyard. We sacrifice Shadowborn Apostles, have Warstorm Surge in play, get the Apocalypse Demon into play. Let's say, oh, this is equal to the number of cards in my graveyard. That's even more devastating. So like if I have 30 cards in my graveyard, this will enter. I can deal 30 damage to somebody with Warstorm Surge, and then my next upkeep, sack him to the other card that's somewhere in my life, and then the Zathra Demon, and then deal 30 to everyone. I don't know, guys. Sounds like it's pretty janky. What did Ven say? Do you have Arden the Usurper? Who is Arden the Usurper? You got make me look this up. Let me look it up. Oh, this is a Final Fantasy card. I could do that. That's like 8 million mana. They would be good in the right deck if you reanimate this guy. Lifelink and haste is amazing. Thank you for liking the video. That would be a good card. So where's are my cards? This pile right here. Yeah. We're keeping this. So basically, we need to find a copy of Warstorm Surge somewhere. Chromatic Lantern we will keep. Victimize we will keep because that reanimates. Thank you for liking the video. I saw that. You thought you were gonna like the video and that I wasn't gonna notice. Is that why you did that? I'm just kidding. Cool, the Unrepentant. This is a tough card, but thank you for liking the video. We can sacrifice 3 creatures, put a creature card from our hand onto the battlefield. You can sacrifice 3 Shadowborn Apostles and put a creature onto the battlefield. You know? I feel like this actually kind of... Do we play Cool? I feel like that's actually pretty good. But no, yeah. No, I'm gonna say no for now. My strategy is to sacrifice Shadowborn Apostles and put 2 demons into play to one-shot my opponents when I sacrifice them to one of the demons. That's the play. Defiler of Flesh lets us play. We're gonna play Defiler of Flesh because that gets me Shadowborn Apostles for life. Mind Rack Demon enters the battlefield. Nah. Soul Ring will keep. Wayfarer's Bauble will keep. Felwar Stone keep. Heartless Summoning will keep. Wait, does this take out my my Shadowborn Apostles? We cannot play the Heartless Summoning. The Blood Funnel. Guys, thank you for liking the video. I saw that. Look at this, dude. Non-creature spells you play with cost 2. Non-creature spells you play cost 2 less to play. Whenever you play a non-creature spell, counter that spell unless you sack a creature. I feel like that's actually pretty good here. Considering we're gonna have a ton of Shadowborn Apostles. We want cards in the graveyard anyway. Arcane Signet. I don't know, because it's there. Thank you for liking the video. And then we got Forever Young. I don't know why we would need that. I think that's gonna go. Okay, so what we have right now. Arcane Signet, Blood Funnel, Felwar Stone, Wayfarer's Bauble, Soul Ring, Defiler of Flesh, Victimize, Chromatic Lantern, Gilded Lotus, Thrumming Stone, Shirei, I forgot your name, Extractor Demon. Do we need Extractor Demon? Yeah. Be'lakor, Revenant, Zathrid, Apocalypse Demon, and our commander Ashnod. And 30 something. Do we need 30 something Shadowborn Apostles, guys? Let me count how many cards we have right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 cards in the deck so far. How many of these are creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we have 9 creatures other than Shadowborn Apostles. I think there are like 32 Shadowborn Apostles inside here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 Shadowborn Apostles. I'm thinking we need like 25. because that gives me 7 more creatures to play, and I don't think that I need 32 Shadowborn Apostles. So how about if I said 32? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a foil one. We'll keep that one. 7. What's good, Soapy? I see you, cuz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll go over here. You run 60. 60 Shadowborn Apostles. That is a feat. Stay indivisible by 6? Why? Oh, so 24 then? 24 Shadowborn Apostles. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. Alright, so we're gonna leave this like that. And then we're gonna put this in this pile. So I said this was 18 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, plus 18 plus 24 is what? Is a number. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. Let me see these cards right here. These cards were part of the old deck. Thank you for liking the video. Dude, we got 27 likes, guys. That's like the most I've ever gotten in a live stream before. You only need 6 for an activation, so in our Tism brains, you mean? If you haven't already noticed. What about using a bloodletter of... I have that. I could add it. Why do you think I should play it though? I have this Ashnod's altar I can add. And I also have this would be pretty good too if I sack a ton of my yeah, I don't know if that's really gonna help. Thank you, 71. How? What's doubling the damage? You guys typed that twice. That means you really mean it. This channel is a perfect intersection of my current hobbies. Nah, bro. Thank you. I'm just living my life. I need people to dictate variables would be good. I do have copies of that. So Bloodletter of Alcatraz. Oh, you're talking about that thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking. For some reason, you want to know what I thought you were talking about? I thought you were talking about this. I don't have that card. I thought you were talking about this. It's from the same set, I think. I was like, how would that double the damage? I was like, I don't think that's how that works. Alright guys, I'm gonna go through the lands over here. I'm gonna take out my forests that don't deserve to be here. And we're gonna swap those out for some red manas. And I need a lot of... What's up, DN? Call me Kevin. Some people call me coach. I'm not your coach. We're gonna take these bad boys out of here. Damn. You see that, guys? Peace out, Tyrone. Thank you. You can join the Discord if you want to chill with people. Mortuary is good too. What does Mortuary do? Bro, I need to eat this food. Guys, I need to get something to drink. Be right back. Don't do anything dumb. Alright, I got my drink. Ugh. We're back. Oh, mortuary. That sounds like a real card. Brings back all my Shadowborn apostles. Yeah. Keaton has a point. Okay. That's... Oh! Custom commander. This one's tough. Alright, we're looking. Thank you for liking the video. I see that in the corner of my eye. This is my dragon deck. That actually needs to go in my commander bin. Alright, we're looking for mountains and cards that we can add into the deck that have to deal with mill. This might take a while. Guys, can you hear me chewing, bro? Yo, peace out, K9. Damn, it's 2 a.m., bro. You up late eating that jollof rice? Sick. I'm just playing. No. Sheldred. Nothing. Not Sheldred. That was not Sheldred, actually. Now that I think about it. You can't? Okay, so I can eat food. Thank you. Those are not mountains. Promise of power. These need to go over here. I gotta put those away. Yo, BTD. These are all the Eldrazi's. Yeah, this is just my other, this is my, whatever decks, I forget what they're called. These are my Final Fantasy cards. You know, there's a black flying demon that you can surveil for life. What is that called? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can find something like that over here. It's not the right land. Doom Whisperer, yeah, that's the one. I think it's inside this pile somewhere. Somewhere. Nope. Not there. This is Surveil 1, then draw a card. Hey, we got our first. Thank you for liking the video. Surveil 1, then draw a card. Flashback. So if I mill this, I can still cast it. This is the best card of my life. We're adding this to the pile. Oh, look at that. Resentful Revelation. Look at the top 3 cards. Put one in your hand, the rest into your graveyard. We're cooking. We're cooking now. It's working. Sephiroth. When am I gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, when am I gonna find a mountain, dude? This can help too. It's a blue and a red. Renault. I gotta build Renault. Yo, thank you for liking the video. I'm sorry, I just noticed that. This. That's my girl. I got her on my arm. That's how much of a loser I am. Leave that right there. Wait, did I put Sephiroth over there? No, now he is. Okay. Probably gonna take out an island to add this airship kingdom thing. Yeah, there's just a lot of tokens in these piles because I was building what do you call that? It's a certain kind of game mode that people play. Yeah, this is actually one of those decks. Horde mode. This is my Horde mode deck. I gotta clean this stuff, bro. Austin, we are in the process of building... where is she? I'm just gonna leave it right here so you guys see it. Ashnod, the uncaring. I'll zoom in for a second so you see the card. It's a Shadowborn Apostle deck. So far it's been pretty horrible. But just only slightly horrible. Because if it was truly horrible, everybody would have left the stream. But there's potential here. So much potential that we have 31 likes, 999 views so far. It may be the greatest stream I've ever had in my life. Shout out to the big shirts. You already know. Okay, we're gonna zoom out. You know, I actually ordered some of the merch that I created the other day. So I got that coming in the mail right now. And I hope it looks great. I don't talk about the merch because like I want to see the merch for myself before I start talking about it. I don't think, because what if it's horrible? I feel like the only way it's gonna be good is if I wear it and everybody's like, yo, that's actually kind of fire. I'm like, yeah, you can wear it too. You know what my dream is? And then we all go to like a Magicon as a group. Oh, look at this. This is pay 2 mana, Surveil 1. I mean, it's probably not the best thing, but it does something. On turn 1, that's not that bad. But what if we all go to Magicon? Whenever this creature attacks me, sacrifice another creature artifact. If you do Surveil 2, we're playing the fish, guys. Who would have thunk we're gonna play the Namazu Trader in a Ashnod deck? But we're gonna do it. He's a giant fish. This is the fish. This is why we play Magic the Gathering, guys. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, dude. I need to eat some food. I used to. Not so much anymore. I feel like I'm just like my mindset has changed from those experiences, and now like I feel like that sober. If that makes sense. Like I don't need that to make me feel like I'm feeling like that, if that makes sense. Sleep, Dreams of Laguna. Did we add this already? Yeah, we did. Phoenix Down, bro. What a classic card. Genova, the Ancient Calamity. when we find a mountain, there's another one, guys. This is an epic card. Which Final Fantasy is this guy from, dude? This one. That seems like a... I know what this is from. Oh, Zidane. I gotta put Zidane in the deck. Austin, you're number 3 right now, bro, apparently. I don't know. This is probably like bracket 2. Maybe 3. But probably 2. Depending on how many like alpha cards I add. But right now it's just... most of the things I build are like 2, but they feel like 4 sometimes. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think a lot of times when you're building a deck, it's about the person piloting it. They can take a weak deck and make it feel really strong. What does the 13th Doctor do? Ty. This is Flesh and Blood, okay? These are all Flesh and Blood cards, actually, okay? If you guys haven't played Flesh and Blood, and you want to play an amazing game, think about it. Flesh and Blood is great. Dude, guys, we have 1,000 views. This is kind of insane to me. Just keep in mind, guys, I feel like I should say this more often. Just remember to like the video because it kind of pushes the video out to people. If you remember, it forces me to say thank you to you. And you also can subscribe if you want to subscribe. I keep pulling, these are cards from decks. I got a good pile. Flesh and Blood is fun. These are all tokens. More tokens. Let's flip this. There's more Flesh and Blood cards. Those are squirrels, dude. Yep, those are some green cards. Beasts. Garna, the Blood Fist of Keld. Nah, that doesn't work. Oh, say that again. I kind of thank you for liking the video. Say that again, Keenan. Do what? I saw you had a Doomsday Excruciator earlier. Why not tutor for him with the Apostles, and then he exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of each player's library, then broaden Prosperity or Fascination? Oh, somebody just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know if you guys could hear that. That means somebody subbed. To make each player draw 6, and then everybody just loses. Dire Fleet Hoarder. See, when you guys go to Command Fest or Magicon with the crew at some point in the future, when we all go, we'll get cards like this. This is what I got over there. This is what you get for showing up. You get the interesting arcane signets for going to the cons. My favorite Match the Gathering channel is Good Luck High Five. I basically just watch their podcasts talking about oh, we got a lot of nice lands over here. Ancestry, I think we have, but I'm gonna put that off to the side just in case we don't have it. Exotic Orchard, we're gonna put there too. This is my Sliver deck. That's a Flesh and Blood deck. Man. guys think I'm funny? I take offense to that. I'm just kidding. Am I funny because I'm funny, or are you laughing with me, or you're laughing at me? I'm just kidding. I'm not funny. I'm just Puerto Rican. If you lived around if you're around a lot more Puerto Ricans, you'd understand what that means. We have, yeah, I'm not finding. Open this. My favorite 3 colors are exactly the same 3 colors that are here right now. Lord Xander. Here's another good example of my favorite 3 colors. There's a hole. No. Ah, hey, look, I found it. Let's go. All right, now we can end the stream. It's like, I'm just kidding. Look, this is what I was talking about. Let me just zoom in. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's go. All right, now I can stop looking through this pile of cards. Oh, guys, we have cards inside here. What about this? Garuda. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. We also could play Crick, maybe. Why is it unpopular? This one right now, Rockville. We also have this, and then Songs of the Damned. Alright, so now I knew that the Whisperer was inside. Thank you for liking the video. I knew that the Whisperer was in this pile, so that's why we were looking here for a long time. So we're gonna put, I don't think we play Demon Lord Bells and Lock. Crick. I feel like it's actually good. I think we're gonna add all of these. Garuda because it's cool. Doom Whisperer. And Crick because Crick lets me pay life for Shadowborn puzzles. The fish is slowly looking like I'm gonna take him out of the deck, but for being nice, I'll leave the fish over there. Yeah. I just put Garuda because Garuda mills. But whatever, I'll just build a Garuda commander deck one day on stream. You heard it here first. Building Garuda on stream one of these days. Alright, so we still need those mountains. Rockville. I'm gonna type it in chat, actually. Let me go look. This song right here is called... I don't even know how that's gonna get you the name. It's by Syntropy. Syntropy is the artist. And then it's called... There you go. If that helps. Alright, looking for mountains. Looking for mountains, guys. You know, if I just organize this stuff, they make my life so much easier. I think the problem is that I play so much red. Chris, what's good? I just need more swamps. I got people on the ready to tell me when those Sonic cards are releasing so I can order them. See, like this. Corpse turn, mill 3 cards, you know? Get a creature back. Fun. We add it. We're pretty much building the worst deck of all time. My most played deck, probably Marin of Clan Neltoth. Just because that was my first ever commander. Frostboil Snarl. I think I'm gonna add this Ash Barrens just so we can cycle for a land we need while we're playing, just in case. So a lot of Japanese cards. Guys, I really want to build this one day. I know nobody's gonna watch that stream when I build this deck, but it's gonna be so fun. This. Jaleva. Super cool. Still looking for mountains, guys. Yeah, I definitely have had that effect on a lot of people with Marin. Marin is pretty rude. Thank you for liking L video. If you guys are not subscribed, if you guys appreciate these streams, keep in mind, everybody, yo, we're doing a giveaway right now. I keep telling everyone that if you subscribe to the giveaway video, if that video gets to 1,000 subs, then I'm gonna build a deck just like this and then give away the commander deck. But if you end up winning, you have to give the deck to somebody else. That's the rule. You have to give it to a new player, I should say, so that they can learn how to play the game. That's the deal. Fiery Islet will play. I think I wanted to put this inside a different deck. So if you're not already subbed, sub. I really want YouTube just to be my full-time job, man. It'd be so much fun. I could come here. This is what it would be. My favorite tribe is Grim Reapers. Thank you for subscribing, somebody. My dream, we can play that. That fixes my mana. Like, what about this? What about this? I wake up in the morning, not feeling like P. Diddy, feeling like Kevin Gonzalez. And then what I'll do is go to the gym. Work out on stream, but sync my schedule so that a lot of people in the community go to the gym at the same time. Hey, listen, think about that. We all go to the gym at the same time in different areas of the world. And then we all train on stream. I'll do exercises. People can recommend exercises during stream, and then we all just work out. And then when we're done with that, come back home, do some coaching calls with some people that have some questions, and then we go on stream. We play games of Magic, and then after you're done playing Magic or building decks, we do like every Friday, we do like Friday giveaway day, where we build a commander deck, and then we do build a commander deck, and then on that same day we give that deck away every Friday, so 4 decks a month, we give that deck away so that a new player can get a deck. And I really want people to, I want to keep giving away decks so that people get to the habit of building decks and giving them away. Because I feel like that's the best way to get people into Magic the Gathering. Like if I can train this community and just doing that, having that behavior and just being like, yo, I built this. You know, it could be like super fun for some people, you know? Magic is great. But who knows, right? A man can dream. And then once I have that, then thank you for liking the video. Then I can get a girlfriend, right? I can have a wife, right? Teach the kids how to play Magic, you know? And then, thank you for liking the video. And then I'll fly to various cities. No, it's not dumb to want to become a professional boxer. You do whatever you want to do. It's dumb if you don't want to be a boxer and you're trying to be a boxer. That's when it's dumb. But what if I could fly to various states? Like if you're sitting there right now, like, I'll go to your local game store. Thank you for liking the video. And I'll call the game store prior to me going so they know I'm gonna be there. And then we all just rock games of Commander. And I can get some people to record the gameplay. And then we'll put your game store on the YouTube channel and just shout it out in front of the whole community. That way when people fly to whatever state or wherever country you're from, people are like, yo, I'm trying to go over there, bro. No, I didn't, bro. Some people say they actually miss the mustache, and some people are like, I'm glad you don't have a mustache. Where's my drink? Yes, I only, well, I draft sometimes. Sealed. What's a good idea? Mustache? You want me to get the mustache again? Sorry guys, I'm actually like really hungry right now. I just need to take a second to eat food. Oh, it would be a life, bro. And then like, I think it'll get people that have nothing to do with Magic. And they'll be like, maybe I should play Magic the Gathering because this guy's working out with all these dope people. And you know, that's the one thing about this Magic community right now, is that all you guys are like super, it's different. I feel like my community, when I go in the comments, everybody's like super, how do I say this? Like, come on. Like responsible, like mature. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a good thing. What got me into Magic, bro? What got me into Magic? Well, one day, on a Tuesday evening, I looked up into the sky and saw the sun and asked myself, why don't I go to the comic book store tomorrow? And I did. And when I walked into the comic book store, it was a very small store. And I looked to my left and I saw comic books. I looked to my right and there was a man standing behind a small desk. And he said hi. And because I am mildly, slightly, a little bit, not really, but a little bit autistic, I didn't say anything back. I just walked into the store, just kept looking, just ignored him because I didn't feel like talking. And then while I was walking around, hey, a mountain. Warstorm Surge, let's go. Sorry. But I was walking around the store, right? And I looked around and it was a comic book store, so it's just comic books everywhere. And then I was looking for Spawn comics. This is a true story, by the way. Not the whole like ignoring the guy part, but for the most part. And then I went up to the cash register. These are called binaural beats. These are meant to synchronize your brain so that you feel more relaxed. It's like musical hypnosis. But I do this before I go to sleep so that I can fall asleep really fast. And I'm sure because all of you are listening to this that you'll notice that you sleep better too. But this is a cool card. But yeah, so I was looking around the store and I didn't see anything until I walked up to the cash register again to say, this is a cool store, to the guy. I will never, first of all, I have to be sidetracked for a second. What is this, dude? What is that, bro? The face of Bo? I can never get over this card. For the rest of my life, I will never be able to handle. This makes me want nothing to do with Doctor Who, bro. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. And now we'll get back on track. No, Drew, we're trying to build a deck right now, and it was the worst deck of all time. So that's why we have to look through the entire collection right now, looking for mountains so that we can try to put everything back together again. It really was the worst deck ever. Chainer. That's actually, and I can discard. Where was Chainer? Is he? Oh no, he's right here. Yes, we'll throw Chainer inside there. But yeah, so I went up to the cash register and I looked at the desk or the table or whatever, and the guy was sitting there, and I looked down, and when I looked down, I saw a pre-constructed deck, and inside that pre-constructed deck, excuse me, it was the new Phyrexia, or either, no, I think it was Scars of Mirrodin was what the deck was from. And I looked at it and I was like, I'm in there looking for Spawn, right? Thank you for liking the video. I'm in there looking for Spawn and I'm like, oh, like, this is literally, this looks exactly like Spawn, but it's not. It's like a card. So then I bought the cards, and that's how I became aware of Magic the Gathering, because my dad used to buy me a lot of Spawn comics when I was growing up. So to me, you know, the Phyrexian creatures remind me of the monsters inside Spawn. So that's why I literally have Phyrexian. This is EDH. I rarely, if ever, am gonna play CEDH. I'm not that kind of dude. I mean, I have some decks that I think I could play in a CEDH type setting, but like, I don't know. I'm not built for that life. Thank you for liking the video. But that's why I got Phyrexia's stuff tattooed all over my arm. Because of, what does that mean, bro? Ictor is one of those people. He's being, in Puerto Rico, we call you a majadero. I recommend for someone who's in a slight budget for land upgrades in Golgari. I have no idea. I know lands that you could do, but I don't know the name of them off the top of my head. Thank you for liking the video. Guys, we're at 40 likes right now. This is actually kind of insane. Okay. So we got 3 mountains in the deck. I think we're going to keep that at that. I'm going to throw in this Temple of Malice because... Que lo que hay. Yes, we are, brothers. You guys are funny, dude. Thank you for liking the video. Alright, guys. I think we're gonna fix the mana base really quickly, and then we're gonna move on from there. I think we have way too many swamps. So let's take out a lot of swamps. Because we need to fix this mana base. I'm gonna take the Path of Ancestry out. We'll take out Temple of Malice, Dark Order, and this. Yeah, way too many basic lands in a 3-color deck. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. Guys, we are at 1,700 views, all because you guys keep liking the video. Thank you. This is the most insane live stream I've ever had. 31 viewers. This is wild. Alright. So that's gonna stay there. These are all swamps. Where are the cards that I had? Crumbling Necropolis. Thank you for liking the video. A card. I'm playing Magic. It was my first set. Oh, that's a whole other story. Thank you for liking the video, guys. Dude, guys, we just had 1,700. Now we're at 1,726. This is happening so fast. Do you have a card you never part with because it's tied to a memory? All of them? All of them I'll never part with? You know what I want? I want my family and my future kids to just like play games of Magic. So I'm getting ready for their appearance at some point in the future. I recently found Aminatu, Veil Piercer. Yeah, she's real tough actually. She's really good. My first experience playing Magic, my first set was Return to Ravnica. I was invited to go play Magic one day at a game store. Catherine. What's up, Catherine? I was invited to play Magic one day at a game store, and I basically went out and what do you mean longer form content, Catherine? I'm gonna call you Cat for sure. What do you mean longer form content? But I got invited to go play Magic at the store, right? And then I went out and I bought a whatchamacallit, a booster box, but of Return to Ravnica, like a week before I was gonna go out, right? So when I had everything ready, or the night before, I looked online and they were like, these are the rules to the game. So I basically like took the deck, or ripped open the box, right? I sorted everything kind of loosely, like how I'm sorting everything right now, and was like, I'm gonna find as many things that do the same thing or say the same thing over and over again, and I'm gonna add all of those cards into one deck. And I ended up building, I don't know if you guys have ever played this or know what I'm talking about, Selesnya Populate in Return to Ravnica. Selesnya Populate was actually, I think, one of the strongest archetypes in Return to Ravnica. Thank you for liking the video, I saw that. And what was interesting was that when I went to go play, let's take out this Japanese land. I played my first match, and dude, my deck was all about gaining life, bro. Just gaining life. So I'm sitting there making tokens like these 3/3 centaurs. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. And like, mind you, thank you for liking the video. I am brand new. Like, I've literally never played matches before. So I played my first match and I won my first match. So best 2 out of 3, right? I won 2 games. I was like, yo, this thing is crazy, because I'm gaining so much life that I'm getting hit by a lot, but it just turns into a thing where I just create so many tokens that people just can't handle it, right? So I won that, and I'm like, yo, like, this game's pretty good. This is fun. I'm having fun right now. The person could have probably just let me win because of how new I was, but I was having so much fun, dude. I would have never known. And then I get into my next match, dude. Right, Tristani? Dude, I'm telling you. There's a card called Heroes Reunion that I had like 3 or 4 copies of, and I just kept gaining like 7 life over and over again. But back to what I was saying, I think. I get to the second match. Thank you for subscribing. I think somebody just subscribed. They got the notification. I ended up playing, how do I say this? I played my second match. I lost the first game, and then I won the next 2. So then I moved on, and now in the tournament, I'm like 2-0, and I'm freaking out, guys. Like, I am freaking out because I'm like, dude, I'm having so much fun. I'm winning. This is so good right now. I'm actually doing well. This Selesnya deck, I'm gaining so much life. The people I'm playing against are like, bro, like, did you play this deck last week? I'm like, bro, I've never played before. I don't know what I'm doing. This is all from one box. And then I get in my third match. Now this is where everything changed, because now I'm playing against somebody else who's 2-0. He's playing Is It, right? Is It something. And we start playing. I won the first game. And then the second game happened, bro. And like, dude, like, his deck just went off, and just out of nowhere, like, I felt like the game just ended so quickly. And then I was like, dude, like, you know, I really got to make sure I block these creatures. You know, sometimes when you're playing, you really have to think about the way you're assigning blocks, whether you're going to block or take damage. And I feel like I got schooled in that game because I wasn't assigning blocks correctly and doing things correctly. But we played that third match, and mind you, like, I'm playing this life gain deck. So like, I'm just in the game for a long time because I just gained so much life. And the story's almost over. And we're playing, right? And we get to the third game, and we're taking such a long time. Thank you for liking the video. We're taking such a long time that everybody in the store finished their game. So now everybody, like 30 people in the store are standing around our table while we're playing our match. I've never played this game before. This is my first time playing Magic ever. I'm in a tournament for the first time in my life, and now there's 30 people standing around my table judging everything that I'm doing while I'm playing this game, right? So like I get so excited right now talking about this because this is a fraction of the amount of emotion I was feeling in that moment, guys. how do I say this? I was soiling myself, to say it respectfully, bro. I was soiling myself. And bro, and the game is super close, dude. It was super close. Yo, we're playing, right? And then the guy, he has, I'm gonna do my best to try to recall this. He has 2 creatures on the board, and I have 1 3/3 centaur. I'm at enough life where if he attacks into me, like I have to block. Like I have to block, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose. So he goes to attack, right? He goes to attack, and I'm like, no blocks. And everybody in the game store was like, like, dude, like I'm telling you, this is so intense. And he gasped. And then I looked at him and I was like, if I had a card in my hand that's instant speed, I can play it right now, right? And this is how new I am. And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna tap this mana and I'm gonna play this card. The card was, it was like a 2 mana spell or 3 mana that prevents all combat damage and populates. And when I cast that spell and I didn't die, yo, everybody was like, yeah! Like everybody was screaming, dude. And then I got another centaur, right? And everybody's losing their minds. I'm trying my best to stay calm. Like everybody's, like people grabbing my shoulder and doing this. So I'm freaking out. I'm trying to stay calm and play the game. And then I go to my turn, and then now there's some guys are starting to whisper because they realize what I'm trying to do. This is my first ever, the first time I ever played Magic the Gathering. This is what it's about. I lock. And so I go to my turn, and now people are starting to whisper because they're like, oh my God, I think he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do. Because I had a card on the battlefield called Grove of the Guardian. And I don't know if you guys know what Grove of the Guardian is. If you already know, then you know what I'm about to say. Grove of the Guardian is a land that you can tap 2 creatures and pay a certain amount of mana and sack Grove of the Guardian to create, I think, either an 8/8 or a 10/10 elemental, one of those 2 amounts of damage. So I was like, I can activate this ability on your turn, right? And then everybody was like, yeah! Like everybody screamed because the guy had tapped out to attack me. He didn't know that I was gonna populate to create the second token I needed to activate Grove of the Guardian to create the 8/8. And then it went back to my turn, and then I attacked with the 2 3/3s and the 8/8, and I knocked him out. And everybody was just losing it, dude. Like everybody was screaming. I was screaming. The guy was like, he was like, oh, like, good game. Dude, it was the best experience ever, bro. And ever since then, I've been playing Magic the Gathering ever since that day. And that's why I got it tattooed on my hand, because I love it. It's so much fun. So thank you for asking me that question. I love telling this story. Magic is so much fun. That's why I want to get new people into the game. I'm trying to build decks for people so I can give decks away so you guys can give them to new people where you're from. Let's just get so many people into the game, guys. Like your grandma should be playing Magic, bro. It's so much fun. Sorry, I was just like screaming. I don't know how loud that was in the mic. All right, guys, I think we're good with the lands over here. I'm gonna add this Ash Barrens, and then we're gonna go back to building the deck and playtesting and see how not horrible the deck is. It was a fun day. Okay. So we have some cards now. Probably not enough. Oh, the War Storm Surge we needed, actually. That's good. Oh, dude. Yeah, they said slime is a card, bro. It's a fun day. What you mean, Sean? Because you're tough. That's why you're still around. What's up, Cole? We're building Ashnod the Uncaring. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. Yeah, this is my life. Thank you for liking the video. I see that. This is like a see, the thing is, I have to listen to this music, so it keeps me calm. So when I train my clients, I'm like zen. You too, Tristan. You stay true to you. I'll try my best. Thank you. Wow, everybody's liking the video. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all of you. Yeah, I have to do it. It's not even like it keeps me calm. The calmer I am, the better I do my job. You know? These are all the Shadowborn Apostle. So these are all the cards that we're taking out of the deck that we're about to swap. Thank you for liking the video. God, like, guys, I don't think I've ever had, guys, you guys are liking the video. Thank you for liking the video again. I've never had this many views ever on a live stream in my life. Like literally my entire life. 1996. 2002 now. 54 likes, thank you. Build my last deck for a long while. It's gonna be my first liver deck. I was gonna thank you for liking the video. I was thinking about building, I can build some slivers. Cool Carson, there slivers a ramp. What about how many color? Thank you for subscribing. I think somebody just subbed. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Trey. Thank you for liking the video. You guys gonna make me say like, thank you for liking the video again so much. We want this content. Yeah, I can do this. It's just like, how do we transition this into like, thank you for liking the video. How do we transition this into making it so that I'm here full time? That's the question of my life. That's what I want to know. Because that's what I want to do. Yeah, Sage. You already know. We lifting. Yeah, I think, you know, guys, like, I think I need to take a break from the gym, bro. Like, lifting, doing all these videos, dude, like, my body is, like, charred right now. Mr. Cryptus, apparently you're number 2, whatever that means. Yo, are we adding the fish or are we taking out the fish? We're adding the fish, guys. This is why we play Magic. What is Magic without the fish? I just built Sephiroth deck last night. I've been playing Magic for about 10 years. But thank you. Somebody just subscribed again. I heard that. Yo, today is a crazy day, bro. 59 likes. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh my god, another subscriber. Just these notifications are going off so hard. I just built, dude, Sephiroth is great. Commander is just fun, bro. It's just a vibe. Yeah, but what if thank you for liking the video. I just saw that. What if I streamed like this every day? I think my dog is dreaming. Yeah, he's passed out. You know, I really would like to just do this every day. Like I said earlier, I really thank you for liking the video. I really would like to just wake up in the morning, pick a time during the day where everybody, like, yo, what, we have 35 people in chat, right? What if 35 people wanted to go to work out and then we all just go to the gym at the same time around wherever you are in the world? And then I get on live and then we all just work out together through the live stream. You guys comment, tell me what you're doing, tell me how things are working so I can adjust any adjustments I need to make for your workout. And then just watch you guys get jacked. I think it would be such a good idea. My strongest deck is definitely Crick Yawgmoth. Crick Yawgmoth 1,000,000% is my strongest deck. Like, not even a question in my mind. That deck goes ham. But I was thinking about building Paco and Haldan as a CEDH deck because I heard that deck was miserable to play against. Man tonight. Yes, we could do that. Technically, yeah, I could bring my setup and set up a stream and a store. But yo, and then on top of that, guys, what if we turn Jersey into like a Magic the Gathering paradise? Where like on certain nights, I go play Magic at different stores and then people travel over here and then we just host shows at each store. Thank you for liking the video. I saw that. You know? All right, guys. So we just took out a lot of cards and I didn't really even talk about the ones I added, but let's just keep randomly throwing in cards that I know are going to be better than these, and then we'll play test, and then when we're done play testing, then we will go from there. Kitty McPancakes? Kitty McPancakes. Is there a way you play with the community? Of course. Of course. That's what I'm saying, cuz. 3D, that's what I mean, bro. It'd be super fun. Well, I gotta reach out to Wizards and then maybe I'll look for the next Command Fest or MagicCon next year that's happening. We'll pick a destination. I'll apply for an application to go over there. And the last time I went to Las Vegas, they gave me 6 free tickets. And then I'll give 6 tickets to people in the community so that people get to go for free. Sounds like a plan. But you guys gotta be real, but you let me know who wants to go though. Cause I gotta tell Wizards that you're like my crew. I could, but I think I can't apply for MagicCon Atlanta. I think it already expired, the application period. I mean, I could probably show up, but I just have no money to fly to Atlanta to show up, and I got no money for that. It's not, well, the way my bank account's set up is oh man. And I just spent the money to get the Edge of Eternity's commander deck so I can make those videos. So it's an experience. But if I could, I would. If you ever play Magic in Puerto Rico, of course. I play Magic against my cousin all the time. In Puerto Rico, where are you from in Puerto Rico? I take it back to, yeah. Dude, they used to put, the MagicCon used to be in Philly, bro. Used to be in Philly. Dude, I'm passing through the cards. I'm not even looking at them. Nah, that's not gonna work. These are all green, Goblin Tutors, Pressure Confluence. No. You're from Isabela? You play in Aguadilla? Whoa! Soy de Aguada. What a small world, bro. Soy de Hagüey Chiquito. Yeah, dude. Villa Baja, let's go. Or Villa Alba? Where's that? It's so fun. Aguadilla, what a small world. Just so everybody else in chat is aware of what's happening right now, there's just like a really small town in Puerto Rico that this guy is telling me that he plays Magic really close to where my family is from in Puerto Rico. You know, random fact of the day. You might actually be my cousin, first of all. Second of all, because that's just how it works in Puerto Rico. Second of all, or third of all, actually, Ponce is a nice place. You know that Aguada is the same town that Christopher Columbus landed in when he got to Puerto Rico. Now you know. There's actually like a giant statue of Christopher Columbus. Let's go. That's so fun. That's what it's about, cuz. That's what it's about. Do you guys want to see an amazing combo? This has nothing to do with this deck, but I'm gonna show you guys this combo. Okay, we have Cream of the Crop. Whenever a creature comes into play under your control, you may look at the top X cards of your library where X is that creature's power. If you do, put one of those cards on top of your library and the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. Yo, peace out, Will. I'll see you around, cuz. If you want to join the Discord, join the Discord, and then everybody is still talking. No, I haven't done that, Sage. Never in my life. So, Cream of the Crop lets us search the cards, and we put one on top, and then we play a card called Lurking Predators. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, reveal the top card of your library. If that's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield. So basically what happens is we get an 8/8 on the battlefield. We search the top 8, put a creature on the top, and then what we do is then get that creature again because of Lurking Predators. When somebody casts a spell, that creature enters the battlefield, which is going to trigger the Cream of the Crop. And then what we're going to do is stack the top card of our library, so the next time somebody casts a spell, it triggers Lurking Predators, we get that creature on the battlefield, and it keeps happening over and over and over again. This is a devastating combo. If you want to add this to your decks, it's pretty good. It costs a lot of mana, but I've actually never had it work in a game, but it's cool to say. Dark Ritual. I think we're going to add that. that mill card? Yeah, bro, it is a lot of fun. If it happens, it just goes off. Those are all white cards. Toski, Adam, Josh. So the strategy for this deck is to put a ton of cards into the graveyard, tutor for 2 demons, one specifically that has power equal to the amount of cards in our graveyard, and then the other one that lets us sacrifice that creature and deals damage to each opponent equal to the sacrifice creature's power. So then we just one-shot the board with a 30/30 creature. And it's a lot of fun. Bettering my health? Your health? Yeah, man. That's the point, man. I'm just a random dude. You know? Yeah, I figured you meant that. The secret lair I want to see next is secret lair of Puerto Rico. When I want a spore frog, that's a coqui. It's like, I don't know, it's like self-mill, really. Like, I haven't gotten that far to tell you, like, this deck is, we all pretty much discovered earlier, this is the worst deck of all time. Then we took out all the cards, so now it's just not even a it's just not even a deck anymore. Dude, I got this for $1 the other day. I'm telling you guys, look for Japanese cards on TCG Player because you find just ridiculous cards for super cheap. Dagger Fang. See, look at this is what I want. This is how jank this deck is. Look. Dagger Fang Duo. When this enters, you may mill 2 cards. I just want to mill. Let me mill. Let me just mill my cards away. How, dude, are we gonna play should I add this to the deck? Guys, tell me how disgusting this would be. Land destruction? It depends how you do it, I think. When it's done just to destroy lands, it definitely stinks. But when you do it to like end the game and we just scoop and then start playing again, it's fine. So you may sacrifice any number of creatures. For each creature sacrificed in this way, add 2 black mana to your mana pool. This card's kind of broken. We're gonna add it to the deck. Because if I can do that with, I could sack all the Shadowborn Apostles, that's kind of crazy. This is my vehicle. I was looking for that, man. This is my vehicle deck. Somebody today talking about a vehicle deck. It was a lot of fun. Guys, we're at 2,367 views. This is insane for me, bro. Never in my life would I think this would be happening today. I don't know if you guys can even see the cards. This song just got really loud. Alright guys, how about we just see how the deck plays right now? If it's like a little bit better. I know it's still not like anywhere close to being done, and I still have to add like 1,000,000 cards. But that's the thing, man. You know, I feel like a lot of YouTubers, like, they upload a lot of videos saying like, this is the deck that you want to, this is how I would, these are the upgrades and how I would build it. And I'm like, I don't even know how you can even do that, because half the times I'm like, this is what I think I want, how I want this deck to play. I buy the cards and then I play it and I'm like, this is horrible. Like, this is so bad. You know, I don't have the confidence to tell people to like do that unless I play the deck. Like, if you see me upload a video for a deck on my channel, it's because I've played it, bro. And like, when I say it does the thing that it does, like, I've seen it, I've done it. I know 100% of what's gonna happen when you play that deck. I just don't have the confidence to be like, just buy these cards, throw that in there, and let's just hope that let's just hope that it all works, you know? It's not me. Necropotence? I wish. I have a copy of Necropotence, but not here. Alright, let's see how... Thank you for liking the video. So that's why I don't do like upgrade videos. I don't do like anything like that, bro. It's just too much. I'm do my own thing, stay in my own lane. All right, guys, we're gonna play test. I'm gonna ask you guys again. Let's set up a poll. 1 or 2. So before I activate the poll, look, this is the screen that we have right now is 1, right? This is 2. 1, 2. Starting the poll now. You let me know which one you want to see. Do you want 1 while we play test, or 2 so you can see everything? Let me know. Or do you want to see nothing? 2, looks like 2 is winning. I feel like 2 makes more sense, which is why I added that view. But you just let me know. Oh. It looks like we have 31 people inside here. We have like, it's like 3 votes. Yeah. 37 people. 10 votes, actually. What am I saying? My bad. No, and somebody unliked it when I said the you guys are funny. Alright, we're doing number 2. You guys don't have to look at my face anymore. 11 votes. Yeah. 2 wins. We're gonna end it. We're calling it. It was a blowout. Yeah, right? Here we go. Yeah. Cool, I get to use the new scene. Alright guys, name of the game. This is Shadowborn Apostle deck. We are going to go ahead and see how this plays and go from there. I know, hopefully I shuffled well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Justin, what's up? Did you say hi? My bad. So we drew into Dark Ritual, Valgavoth the Terror Eater, Bring back mustache. Haunted Ridge. Shadow Born Impossible. Citadel. Ravenous Demon. We need to mulligan. Let me get back to this one. Zoom in a little. How about that? Is that better? Can you see better? Thank you. Yeah, I got this from Ultra Pro Playmat. Ultra Pro Playmat. Guys, I'm getting emails. Can I ask you guys something? I'm getting emails from am I missing a man? No, I'm not. Well, let's see. You want me to add colorless mana? This is Ashnod the Uncaring. Shadowborn Apostle Ashnod. Yeah, I'm getting emails from companies that want to run ads on my channel. What? In all seriousness, right? Like, these people are basically sending me emails saying like, oh, we want to sell products on your page. If you were to spend, let's say $10 or $15 or any amount of money on something, what would it be? So when I talk to the advertisers, they can email me and I'm gonna be like, look, I know they don't want to buy that. I know they don't like that. You know what I mean? Just so I know what you guys like, so I know who to work together with. Because I just had a company reach out that makes like super unique looking playmats, deck sleeves, literal jewelry, like Magic the Gathering jewelry, which I thought was pretty cool. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, and then they would give basically thank you for liking the video, everyone like a large discount code. Does that sound like something you guys would be interested in seeing? You don't have to buy anything. I just want to know if you guys would be interested in seeing it. Like, so in other words, deck sleeves, deck boxes, card sleeves, play mats, and like, so like a Phyrexian necklace, or like a Phyrexian ring, or like a Dimir ring. Yeah, but it's not. It's like a, you know, you ever see that would be cool, like dice and dice counters. Okay. Dice and dice counters. Definitely deck boxes. Okay. Okay. What about like clothes? Yeah, Adam, but that's kind of my point, where like I feel like I need to talk to you guys about it first, because if I don't, then I work with these people and then they give me money, which is great, you know, but I just don't want to take their money if you guys don't want any of their stuff. You know what I mean? I feel bad. So I don't feel like I don't want to just work with anybody. Like, I want to work with a company that like, I'd be like, yeah, my people, like, there's at least a really good chance that they'll like what you have and they may be interested. You know, I'm not just going to take people's money to take people's money. That's just me though. So that's why I'm asking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, but what you're saying is you just like Magic the Gathering related accessories, deck boxes. I see t-shirts and hoodies and all that stuff. Dude, when you guys, if I'm gonna email them after this, just because you guys answered that question for me, I'll say yeah, So thank you guys for allowing me to accept my first freaking advertisement on the channel. Or second, actually. But I'll say you guys are gonna, it looks really unique. You guys are gonna like it a lot, actually. Okay, guys, I think this is actually like a good hand for once in my life. Okay, so look, we got Darkwater Catacombs, Exotic Orchard, Think Twice, Chainer, Shadowborn Apostle, Swamp, Shadowborn Demon, not the Apostle. So we're gonna keep this hand. No ramp, but whatever. We'll draw into, thank you, Sage. You're a real one. We're gonna keep this Temple of Malice. We'll play Temple of Malice. We're gonna scry 1, but 100% second on deck boxes. Okay. I'll tell them that then maybe they can do something with deck boxes. But dude, like, I don't know if it's, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Just let me know right now, guys. I'm actually gonna pull up their website because I'm being real about this stuff. Tell me if you like this. I'm pulling up my phone right now. So look at this. Whoa. See? Look. So these are cups, but look at that, bro. Why can't I zoom in, dude? No, I can. Look at that, guys. Isn't that kind of sick, dude? Deck boxes. Look at the treasure token. That's interesting. What's happening? Treasure token. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Yo, look at this play mat. It's kind of sick. 990. That Sheldred one. Kind of sick. This next card is definitely a land. That's kind of funny, dude. Look at that Nicol Bolas, bro. And then Elspeth's necklace. At least that's what that says. And then over here, the Titan of Corruption, MTG. I don't know what that ring is. Another playmat that looks like some type of Phyrexian. But yeah, so like these are the things that they have. And then you got some shirts over here too. That's kind of funny, actually. And then Eldrazi, Phyrexia. You know, I thought the jewelry. So like, I'm actually gonna like look at this, bro. Look at this necklace. Isn't that kind of sick, dude? I don't know, bro. I think that's pretty cool. They told me that look at this. Look at that play mat, dude. It's kind of funny. Did you have fun in the match? But no, I'm saying 20% off is what they have over here. You guys might get more than 20% off. Because it's a discount code for the channel. Atraxa Proxy. Look at that, dude. That's kind of funny, dude. But yeah, so okay. Okay, so then I will email them tomorrow. Okay. And we'll go from there. All right. Thank you for making me feel comfortable about doing my job, I guess. Or this is my new job now, I guess. I don't know why I have this card here. Did I draw into this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, Sage. Thank you. Sounds fun. I would buy their merch to go through Thursday. I'll talk to them and then I'll let you guys know what's going on. Cause so it'll be fun. Awesome. So I'm gonna untap. Should we get a Shadowborn Apostle? Yeah, let's get a Shadowborn Apostle on the battlefield. Or we can think twice right now and draw a card. But let's just put the Shadowborn Apostle in play. Do I have a tap land I can play? No. So we'll go like this. Tap. Shadowborn Apostle. Pass the turn. They definitely have a lot more. What's good, Nathan? Yo. What's good, Nathan? I see you, bro. What's good, homie? Thank you for liking the video. Alright, we gonna draw for turn, guys. Arcane Signet. Yeah, Sage, I mean... is that... don't people normally do that? I don't know. Do people not do that? I'm new to this. We're gonna tap 2 here. We'll play the Arcane Signet. And then we're gonna tap the Arcane Signet. Actually, we're just gonna leave that untapped. We'll pass the turn, opponent's turn. We'll tap this. Thank you for liking the video. We're at 69 likes, guys. Nobody liked the video anymore. That didn't last. 70 likes. We will think twice. Somebody unliked the video, so that goes back to 69. I'm just kidding. We draw to a Shadowborn Apostle. We need more mill inside this deck. We will... I was waiting for someone to like the video. People flip out over that, dude. It makes me laugh every time I see that. Okay, so we have enough mana. No, we don't. No, we do not, actually. I think the only thing we can do here is get a Shadowborn Apostle in play. So we get the second Shadowborn Apostle in play. Unfortunately, I mean, technically we could play Chainer, but I just don't know how that advances our board state right now. You know? Thank you for liking the video. I think that we just play the Shadow now. Let's just keep the Shadowborn Apostle in play, whatever. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Like, let's do this. We're goldfishing, right? I'm gonna discard Chainer to exile, and then I'm gonna draw a Dark Ritual. That doesn't really help me either. Damn. Yo, thank you, dude. That's never happened to me in my life before, dude. Thank you. You make the music go off and everything, bro. Thank you, bro. Wow, my face is red right now, guys. Oh my god. Thank you. That's never happened to me before. I appreciate that. Oh my god, dude. What a crazy day today is, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I will like your dude. Just tripped me out so hard. Alright, I gotta focus. We drew into the Dark Ritual, it doesn't really help. Well, yeah, it could help because I could, instead of playing this, I could play this Dark Ritual for 3 mana and then red, blue, black, or whatever. We get Ashnod the Uncaring onto the battlefield. And now my commander's in play with Death Touch. So then after that, we can pass. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, lazy boy. You got me flustered right now, bro. That was kind of insane. Thank you. You're very generous, man. When we do the giveaways, I'll put your name in a couple like. I'm just kidding. We gotta keep it fair for everybody. So we have Akul the Unrepentant. Sacrifice your other creatures, put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield. So what if I play a land? Yeah, that was fun. I need to sacrifice 3 other creatures. Yes, you do deserve it. You definitely deserve the giveaway. You will receive the joy. But then it's not really a giveaway if that's the way it works, so. Look, you guys I can't even pay attention right now. So look, we're gonna pay, what I was thinking about doing is I can't activate a cool because I don't have 3 creatures in play and I don't feel like sacrificing my commander. So, yes. Deal. Boy, deal. I'm playing against my imagination. I'm playing against LeBron James. We're gonna pay 5 and just kill a creature with the Shadowborn Demon. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. We'll draw or go to our upkeep. Unfortunately, because of the Shadowborn Demon, we have to sack a creature because we have fewer than 6 creatures in my graveyard. So Shadowborn Apostle goes here. LeBron is winning. Thrumming Stone is going to go into my hand. We're going to play the Fire Islet. Guys, Thrumming Stone. It's in Japanese. What does Thrumming Stone do? Spells you cast have Ripple 4. Okay, so I got this on my phone. Hold up. We're gonna pay. All right, this is getting interesting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thrumming Stone. The crowd goes wild. Arcane Signet into Shadowborn Apostle. Ripple 4, which means when you cast a spell, you may reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may cast spells with the same name as a spell from among the revealed cards without paying their mana cost. Devastating. Okay, so all right, this is getting really interesting now. So I look at the top 4. 1, 2, 3. Come on. No. Now what? He's going the rest of my body on the bottom of my library in a random order. Who's the most goated planeswalker? Garrick. Probably Kobe. It's definitely LeBron James. Dude, if I ever get to teach LeBron James how to play Magic, that'd be the best day of my life. Pass, even though today is probably one of the best days of my life. I will forever remember that was the first time anybody's ever given me money on stream. I will always remember that. We just drew into a land. Is Yawgmoth a planeswalker? We're gonna draw again. We'll pass land. Patriarch's Bidding doesn't help. Oof. There's the Shadowborn Apostle. What if I cast this Shadowborn Apostle and I ripple 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I get an extra Shadowborn Apostle. Maybe we did need all the Shadowborn Apostles. Thank you, big boy. This stream has been insane, guys. 2,600 views, 71 likes, 21 people watching. This is insane. This is Monday. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what. This deck is still horrible. You're not gonna see this deck on the channel anytime soon because I still have a lot to do. If new players have been watching this, you suddenly have gained a new respect for how much thinking you need when playing this game. Don't build your mana curves like I built my mana curve for this deck because that was horrible. And yeah, that's gonna be the day. I have a client I have to train very early tomorrow morning, so I have to go to bed soon. And yeah, so what do you guys think about Tomorrow is Tuesday. What if I don't know. I'll put it like this. We'll keep the how should I say this? The Discord link is in the description, everybody. So if you guys want to just chill, play games against me in the future, meet everybody in the community, everybody's in the Discord. Link is somewhere in the description in this video. Tomorrow we may go live again. I have a client at night though. So if I get here, I'm probably just gonna play like video games instead of taking the time to talk about all this stuff. Building a deck. Technically I could go live tomorrow in the afternoon to continue to build this deck actually. So that may happen, but we'll see. I also have to go to... Should I go to the gym tomorrow? I don't know. Yeah, Mantis, we got a Discord, bro. Cool, guys. Yeah. I will see you over there. But let's just... How do I say this? Let's turn streaming into like a real thing where I stream a lot more. Because I feel like the only way we're gonna make turning this YouTube channel full time and making this like real and traveling and doing all this fun stuff and playing Magic and working out together is if I do the work. That's the only way this is gonna happen. And then I just have to, thank you for subscribing. I just have to hope and pray that just doing this work is what's gonna cause these things to happen, and just have faith. So I'll say tomorrow, I don't know. I'll let people know in the Discord. I may go live midday to do this. If not, then definitely Wednesday would definitely be a good day. But we'll see. This is how my brain works. It'll happen as it happens. Try not to think so stressed about it. Guys, seriously, thank you so much. That would be so much fun, Nathan. Thank you, seriously, guys, from the bottom of my Puerto Rican, New Jersey heart. Thank you so much for being here. This is so much fun. And yeah, before I go to sleep tonight, I'm gonna say a giant prayer for all of you, and I wish nothing but the best, because you guys are here in my first live stream. You guys are the OGs, you know that? You guys are the OGs. Like this moment right now, as we're all sitting here right now doing this, like this is the beginning, guys. You know, this is the OG crew. The title of the video, Building Commander Decks with OGs. You know what I'm saying? So as we go forward in the future, I pray that all of you have an amazing day tomorrow, and that amazing things happen, and that I get to eat the rest of the sandwich that I have sitting next to me, and that the deck that I'm building right now is not horrible, and that the next deck that everybody in the stream right now gets to build is amazing. Okay? All right, yo. Peace out, guys. Remember, work out every single day. No, wait, that's not how it goes. Eat healthy, okay? Work out every single day. Most important, you guys remember to believe in yourself, all right? Peace out, people. I gotta head to sleep. I gotta take a shower. Peace out, guys. I gotta take my dog out too.